What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be addressing the most frequent comment that I ever get, which is this here exhaust. Now, I was just going to leave it for a while, alright? But I didn't have anything better to do today, and as you can see, the whole thing rattles around. So pretty much we're going to straight pipe the truck. I'm just kidding, we're not going to do that. I would like to do that and just chop it right off before the cat there, but yeah, I kind of don't want to do that right now. So what we're gonna do instead is, well, I don't exactly know what I'm gonna do yet. I could unbolt it, right? Is that welded too? It's got a you know, a couple of exhaust things on it. I could undo one and slide it off, actually. Maybe we'll do that, but we'll see. But I've got the welder and the grinder and everything all set up, and yeah, this exhaust is basically just one big fucking shit show. But the thing is, if I cut it right here, it's gonna dump like under the cab, and I don't really want a bunch of exhaust fumes going in there because I don't have any extra pipe to make it not dump under the cab. So yeah, I kind of don't want to do that because I have a hole in my floor from the 4x4 shifter. Because of the body lift, there's a big hole in my floor. So if I right here, so if I cut the exhaust off like right there, right behind the cat, or like undo the clamp, it's gonna probably fill the whole cab with exhaust fumes, and I kind of don't want that. But we are gonna do something about this exhaust today. So let's go ahead and pull the truck over, get it in the garage, and we'll see what we want to do, how we want to tackle this. I just kind of want to make it look better, really. That's kind of my main objective of today, but we'll see. I might just say fuck it and cut it off. I don't really know yet. So, all right, let's go put the truck in the garage and figure this out. It's also like 90 degrees today. Let's see, we got the driveway blocked, so we're gonna go the back way. See if we can make it. I got the flagpole up right now. I haven't had it up for a little while, so we're probably gonna hit some trees with that. Okay, so I think I've got a plan. We kind of are gonna half straight pipe the truck. So we're gonna leave the cat on, all right, so that we don't end up dumping it underneath the cab and filling the cab with exhaust fumes. Instead, we're gonna take out just before my glass pack here. We're gonna just take off this hanger and then slide it out, and then all of these hangers back here. This is the only thing holding up my exhaust right now. Is that hanger right there. I think it'll be able to support itself fine from that point without this hanger, because this is pretty much just supporting the back half. But really, this is kind of just it was a temporary fix many years ago that became permanent because these things, the hangers rotted, all right? So I welded a bolt to the exhaust, Then I welded that bolt to the original hanger, and it's held this far, but today we're just gonna go ahead and take this off. So I could try to unbolt it, or I could just cut it. I think I'll try to unbolt it first, but these, they're really rusty, so I think we'll might end up having to cut it anyway, but then we'll be able to see what this truck sounds like without the glass pack, because the glass packs, they don't really muffle it a lot, but at the same time they do a very good job of actually muffling it, so it should get louder once I do that. Not that I really want it a lot louder, but I just kind of want to, I don't know, I'm sick of getting the freaking comments that your exhaust looks like shit. I know it looks like shit. I know. You people don't need to tell me every day, but the whole story behind this exhaust and why it looks like shit is because this, I think I've told this story before, but just for those of you guys that don't know how this is all freaking smashed and mangled. Back when the truck was pink, all right, and it was my daily driver when I was, you know, in high school. I was at a friend's house, and his other friend was there, and he had a trailer with a dirt bike on it, and so we're both backing down this kid's driveway, coming in opposite directions, all right? Him with the trailer and me with the truck, and we're just backing down, and the kid had like a super narrow driveway, so I was like and it kind of had like a cliff on both sides, so I was pretty much just watching the cliff, and then, you know, I had my windows up, I couldn't hear the guy, and he comes backing into the driveway, and he already knows that I'm backing out, and he just keeps going, keeps coming, and then I freaking ran into him and pretty much drove up onto his trailer and bent my exhaust all up, broke all the hangers. And he was all mad at me, like, man, what the hell, I was honking my horn, how'd you not hear me? I'm like, all right, so let me run you through this, guy. You see me backing up, I'm obviously not stopping. You're honking your horn, I'm obviously not stopping. Pretty much obviously can't hear you, and you're just gonna keep coming? Like, and the thing is too, like, his dirt bike, between his rear fender and his wheel were wedged like in my bumpers or something like that, or like in my tire or in my bumper, but either way, like, I hit his dirt bike, like his dirt bike on the trailer, I hit it, this hit his trailer, I drove up onto the trailer and I hit his dirt bike, but his dirt bike was fine. But I was like, dude, it's not my fault that you were trying to back down a driveway that's super narrow, there's one way in and one way out, and yeah, he didn't like that very much, but that's okay, because I never really liked that kid anyway. But, alright, let's skip all this funny business and get to actually doing something, so, yeah. Alright, so we're going to take the cutter. I don't even feel like taking those bolts off, so we're just going to cut it. So, we're just basically going to cut the hanger off, but first I need to find safety glasses, because I don't feel like getting metal in my eyes today. Ooh, my dad's got a really small head. Ready to rock. Alright, so I got the little clip off. That was pretty easy, but this appears to be rusted together. So now I'm going to take the other ones off and see if I can pull it really hard and have it come off without pulling the rest of my exhaust out. Because I'm hitting it with the hammer, and you see that? It's just really it's really stuck together, so we're not going to be able to just pull it apart. I'm going to have to take the other ones off, so I'm going to cut those real quick. Well, it's still on there. It's really moving now, because I just cut that middle hanger, but it's not, it's basically just holding up from the front where the cat is. You can see the cat's wiggling now. So I think I'm just going to cut it so that I don't damage anything else, instead of, you know, twisting and pulling on this, because it's not going to come off. So I'm just going to cut it the rest of the way around the pipe itself right here. And yeah, because I don't want to put too much strain on all the rest of the exhaust up there, because I'd like to keep all of that. So yeah, we're just gonna start cutting right here. Well, fuck. I cut it off, and then this just kind of slid out. It wasn't even... So the spot where I didn't want it to come out, came out after I took that part out. So now we're dumping under the cab, which is exactly what I didn't want. So now I need to figure something out to get the exhaust fumes to not go there and to make them go here instead. That'll be fun. I would just like to point out too, this exhaust setup is extremely temporary. It's not gonna be like this forever. Eventually my plan, after I do the axle swap and everything, which I know it's taken a long time to get that done. Or at least, to get started on it, because I haven't really started on it yet. Really, I've been just trying to get the funds to do it, Like when it comes to some bigger channels out there, their videos actually make money, and then they can put more money into the channel with the money that the channel's already making. Mine doesn't do that. I don't know, you guys already know what the channel makes, but it's not enough to do the axle swap and everything. So I'm basically using my own regular income to try to support stuff to do on the channel. So that's why the axle swap's not even started yet. I'm getting close though. I'm getting extremely close. Like couple $1,000 off, like that's it. So I'm really close at this point. But once the axle swap does get done, I'm going to be getting not true duals, but I'll probably have them come off with a piece that we just cut off straight out of there, and then come out and have a pipe on either side in the back where they were before. So it kind of looks a little bit empty without an exhaust pipe on there right now, but hopefully I don't get pulled over for that. If the cop's driving behind me and they're gonna be like, hey, this guy doesn't have a fucking exhaust pipe. That's kind of like a telltale sign that I'm running an illegal exhaust. But we're gonna finish this up. I'm gonna go ahead and take this piece that fell off. All right, I'm just gonna grind it down, weld it back up, weld the hanger back up to something so that this isn't just flopping around. And then I'll let you guys know what it sounds like. I'll give you guys a little exhaust clip. So yeah, I'm just gonna weld it up and pull it out of the shop, and then we're pretty much done. Also, if you're ever welding on your vehicle, it's not a bad idea to get yourself one of these. Basically what it does is just jump your battery. That way you don't fry anything when you're welding. So you can see it makes the connection, and then you don't accidentally weld the electronics in your truck. So it's always a good idea to stick one of those on. You don't have to, but I just do it just to be safe every time. So yeah, I mean, like, you kind of have to. Don't do it without it. I don't recommend doing it without it. All right, let's get started here. Alright, so we got it done. I guess I'll give it a quick start up and a couple little revs, let you guys know what it sounds like. It's not crazy loud, like I knew it wasn't going to be crazy loud, because when I put that glass pack on, it it's a little louder. Has a different sound to it, but it's really not all that loud. So I'll give you guys a little exhaust clip here, and yeah, now I gotta figure out where I want to put you guys. I'll put you guys right over here. So it's still pretty quiet at idle, but when I got on it a little bit, I was revving it to about, I don't know, 2,500, maybe 3,000. It definitely wakes up a little bit, and now it's got kind of these pops when you you rev it up, you let off. It kind of rumbles a little bit as it's going back down in the RPM, so that's kind of cool. And I know all the things. You take the exhaust off, you delete the muffler, and now I have less back pressure, so I'm going to be less fuel efficient and less miles per gallon and stuff like that. But I really don't care about any of those things. So it's not a true straight pipe, but now we don't have a muffler on there, just the cat. So anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it for today. I just felt like doing this and having a little bit of fun. So there'll be some more stuff to come. Like I said, I'm pretty close to having the funds that I need for the axle swap. So it'll probably be, I don't know, just a little while, and then I'll be able to get started on that, because I still need to figure out all of the technical things, like to get the lift that I want and stuff like that. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.